नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू लाइफ एक्सप्रेस वेयर देयर इज नो ड्रामा, नो फेक, ओनली फैक्ट्स टू कीप यू अवेक। जी हाँ, सही सुना आपने। लाइफ एक्सप्रेस एक ऐसी दुनिया है, एक ऐसा एकेडमिक प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ हम बेमतलब की बातें नहीं करते, क्योंकि यहाँ बातें होती है सिर्फ रियल लाइफ के, रियल लोगों के, रियल अचीवमेंट्स की, और बातें होती है रियल नॉलेज की अंडर भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा, जिसकी बुनियाद वसुधैव कुटुंबकम पर आधारित है। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम यानी द होल वर्ल्ड इज आवर फैमिली। भले ही वसुधैव कुटुंबकम और अतिथि देवो भव का पालन करते करते हिंदुस्तान को भारी नुकसान उठाना पड़ा, लेकिन आज हर भारतीय को ये कहते हुए काफ़ी गर्व होता है कि भारत एक ऐसा देश है जिसने आज तक ना ही किसी पे आक्रमण किया और ना ही किसी पे राज किया। हाँ, हमने पूरी दुनिया पे राज किया, लेकिन उनके अधिकार, अस्तित्व एवं संस्कृति को छीन कर नहीं, बल्कि उनके दिलों पर राज किया, अपनी प्राचीन सभ्यता एवं संस्कृति और फिलॉसफी की खुशबू बिखेर कर। इसी भारतीय परंपरा को आगे बढ़ाते हुए लाइफ एक्सप्रेस अपने मिशन पे आप सभी के सहयोग से आगे बढ़ रही है, जिसमें मेरा यही प्रयास है कि भारतीय संस्कृति एवं ज्ञान प्रणाली का समुचित अध्ययन कर उसके भाव को, उसमें निहित संदेश को आपके सामने, वर्ल्ड सोसाइटी के सामने प्रस्तुत करूं, क्योंकि आज पूरी दुनिया में एक नहीं कई कारणों से अनेक प्रकार के संकट के बादल मंडरा रहे हैं, खूनी युद्ध चल रहे हैं, परिवार में, समाज में, राष्ट्र में और पूरे विश्व में। पूरी दुनिया आज एक सोसाइटल मॉडल ऑफ लिविंग ढूंढ रही है, जिसे अपनाकर वो शांति और सौहार्द के साथ जी सके। लेकिन अफसोस, दुनिया के पास ऐसा कोई मॉडल नहीं है। लेकिन चिंता की कोई बात नहीं है, क्योंकि भारत के पास ऐसा सोसाइटल मॉडल ऑफ लिविंग है जिसे अपनाकर हम पूरे विश्व में शांति और उन्नति का मार्ग प्रशस्त कर सकते हैं। और उसी मॉडल को हम आज भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा के रूप में देख रहे हैं। तो चलते हैं कार्यक्रम के अगले सेगमेंट हॉल ऑफ फेम की ओर, जहां हम मिलेंगे एक ऐसी शख्सियत से जो वाकई समाज के लिए एक रियल रोल मॉडल हैं, अपने उत्कृष्ट एवं सराहनीय कार्यों के चलते। लेकिन हम में से अधिकांश लोग उनकी उपलब्धि या अचीवमेंट से आज भी बेखबर हैं। नमस्कार दोस्तों, आज के हॉल ऑफ फेम में हमारे साथ एक बहुत ही खास मेहमान हैं, जिनके जीवन से जुड़े कई रोचक तथ्य हैं। इससे पहले कि हम उन रोचक तथ्यों को जानें उन्हीं की जुबानी, मैं चाहूंगा कि सबसे पहले मैं आपको अपने विशेष अतिथि का एक संक्षिप्त परिचय दे दूं। लाइफ एक्सप्रेस के इस हफ्ते के हॉल ऑफ फेम में जो खास अतिथि हमारे मध्य उपस्थित हैं, उनका नाम है श्री राजेश कल्ला जी। हमारे विशेष अतिथि का जन्म 4 जून 1961 को राजस्थान के जोधपुर शहर में एक सामान्य पर शिक्षित परिवार में हुआ था। बचपन से ही अपनी विलक्षण प्रतिभा एवं उत्कृष्ट कार्यों के बदौलत उन्होंने समाज में अपनी एक अलग पहचान बना ली थी। यदि हम उनके शैक्षणिक जीवन पर प्रकाश डालें तो हम पाते हैं कि उन्होंने अपनी प्रारंभिक, माध्यमिक तथा उच्च शिक्षा अव्वल दर्जे से सफलतापूर्वक पूरी की। मोर इम्पोर्टेंटली, He did his MBA from University of Rajasthan, PG diploma in textile chemistry, and advanced diploma in taxation from Punjab University. When we look at his professional career, we find that he has served not just one or two, but more than 25 organizations of high repute, including World Bank, in highly responsible positions and roles. He has worked as head in techno-commercial field in textile and FMCG companies of great repute in India. He has shared knowledge and experience with budding managers in management schools and at corporate level. With his 30 years of proven track record of successfully propelling business strategy formulation and execution, Shri Rajesh Kalla is a big name in today's industry. He is not only a result driven, versatile professional, but more importantly, he is highly experienced in handling the operations, legal affairs in business, with special expertise in foreign trade policy, 100% EOU, SEZ, logistic operations, etc. The reason he is known as a consistent performer is his extraordinary skills of adopting the changing trends and addressing the industry requirements to win a competitive edge in the market. Manufacturing activities, statutory business law, central excise, customs, foreign trade policy, pollution, legal, metrology, ISPM 15, Ministry of Industry, etc. With his excellent leadership skills, he has spearheaded innovative projects and generated huge cost savings for the company by obtaining heavy receivables under various government rules. He is also an exceptional communicator and employee-oriented and very effective in identifying opportunities, reorienting focus, and providing tactical business solutions. And pleasure is solely mine in welcoming one and only the great management guru Shri राजेश कल्ला जी। तो चलिए हम जुड़ते हैं राजेश कल्ला जी से ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पे MS टीम के थ्रू।
नमस्कार सर।
नमस्कार, गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
First of all, on behalf of my entire Life Express team and on behalf of my intellectual viewers, I extend a very warm welcome and sincere gratitude to you for your gracious presence in Life Express.
It is my honor that I am interacting with you, sir, and it is absolutely privilege that I am interacting with one of the finest professors of humanities in India, and I am grateful to Professor Mehta that he introduced me to you. I am absolutely thrilled and overwhelmed. Please.
You are welcome, sir. Sir, as we know from your rich academic industry profile, that you have served different industries, companies, corporates, financial and legal institutions in different highly responsible positions. More importantly, you have seen the two generations of academics, industrialists, and employees. And during your middle of the corporate journey, you started interacting with academics more purposefully, I can say. And not only you, even our new education policy is putting a huge emphasis on industry connect. लेकिन सबसे पहले हम आपके विचार जानना चाहेंगे कि कैसा रहा आपका इतना लंबा अनुभव एकेडमिक्स और इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट्स के साथ। Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Jha. I'm absolutely great that I am interacting with you. Briefly, I can say that I belong to a scientist family. My father was 50s civil engineer, my elder brother was 70s civil engineer, and I am also a science student. So I have inclination towards science, So rather than moving into a pure science, I opted for textile chemistry science. Then I started working in the industry, and due to the labor strike in the Bombay of Datta Samant, we again jobless. So we started thinking that to sustain in the industry, you have to have technical as well as managerial skills. So I started preparing for management qualification. I did my 84 MBA. Then I started working. Then I came to know that if I have to grow in the industry, I have to have the taxation and the commerce aspect also, since I was having a science background. So I opted, let me do some more taxation course. So I did my post graduation diploma in taxation, and that taxation was not of commerce department, it was from the law department. Taxation from the angle of law. And I'm grateful that due to that diploma and the acumen which I developed towards understanding the law, it is still helping me now. So this was not it was a conscious effort, but it started coming understanding that to grow into the industry, you have to have a various types of skills and the knowledge. So by moving into this, I think that at that point of time where the industry was just growing, and in Maharashtra, when I started my working in Maharashtra at that time, was chief minister. He opened the single window uh, supporting system. So I was absorbed by World Bank for 3 years. Then I did my specialization on 100% EOU, and I served in industry Indorama for 10 years as a 100% EOU owner. So only one thing which has changed is the face. Otherwise, industry is always demanding. I have seen two generations of industrialists and employees. It is absolutely demanding. It is more demanding now because the industry does not allow you to sit idle. It is always pressure. It is always tension, and because you have to perform, industry is only working on two basic issues: either perform or perish. Don't come from tomorrow if you are not performing today. This was there in 80s, 90s, and it is today also. I am seeing it. And my question to the academics has always been, since I did my management in 1984, and we were having the same issue, that what industry needs, we are not providing, and still we are not providing. And my association with academics only was that I was not getting the right people.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir, here. I shall definitely revert to you about this industry aspect. But one thing I'm forced to ask you. uh, जैसे कि आपने कहा कि आपने ये टेक्सटाइल केमिस्ट्री का भी ये मतलब कोर्स किया था, टैक्सेशन का भी, फिर एमबीए आपने किया ही है। तो मतलब आज की जो नई शिक्षा नीति है, उसमें कहीं न कहीं ये मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी अप्रोच पे बल दिया जा रहा है। ये सारी चीज़ों को सिखाई जा रही है। लेकिन आपने कैसे इस चीज़ को बहुत पहले ही सेंस कर लिया था कि आपके लिए मतलब एक मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी अप्रोच होनी चाहिए? मतलब व्हाट वाज़ द ड्राइविंग फोर्स बिहाइंड दिस?
At that time, getting job was difficult. Sustaining the job was more difficult, and growing into the job was more difficult. So I thought that I have to have multidisciplinary skill, otherwise I will not be surviving in the industry. If any work comes of taxation, I have to say, sorry sir, this is not my field. No, I will not say this. I will say, let me check it. If any legal issue comes, that there is a case in the Supreme Court of labor law, I will not say, sir, this is not my field. Because I have been believing that no word is not in my dictionary. No means next one. Let me see. So I developed the habit of reading, which has helped me in understanding the law for the benefit of the company. It is not a fancy thing that I know foreign trade policy, I know EOU, I know ICS. It was absolutely demand of the company that you have to do it. You have to find a way out of it. You have to read between the lines. You have to consult the experts, get feedback, and get benefit for the company. I was employee of the company, and my job was to serve the company. And at the end of the day, money matters. What is profit loss account coming? If you are profitable, you are in the company. If you are not profitable, don't come from tomorrow.
Right, right. So, and you were saying something on industry aspect, I think. Yeah.
Sir, I want to share only three important points in the industry.
Mhm.
I try to share with the academicians, with the
Mhm.
students also. Academicians of those who are in management field.
Mhm.
Actually, they always try to bring class to the industry. Last 30
Mhm.
years, I am seeing it. Why I am seeing it? Because students come for the summer internship to us.
Mhm.
20,
Mhm.
30, 40 students, they always come to us for internship.
Mhm.
But when we go through their profile, it is
Mhm.
absolutely plain.
Mhm.
No
Mhm.
weight, because no weight is there. So
Mhm.
yes, because they try to bring class to the industry, which is not possible. It is a reverse osmosis type of process. It is not possible. You have to
Mhm.
bring industry to the class, and
Mhm.
this can be done only by for people who are working in the industry.
बहुत अच्छा विश्लेषण सर आप कर रहे हैं। और मुझे लगता है कि ये आज की ज़रूरत को ध्यान में रखते हुए ये बात आप कर रहे हैं और इसी से संबंधित मैं थोड़ा पहले प्रश्न को लेकर के मैं आगे बढ़ूँगा कि हम और हमारे मतलब आज एक प्रश्न जो कि मतलब हर एक छात्रों के हमारे भी मन में एक मैं कहूँगा कि एक चिंता का विषय बना हुआ है। और वो ये है कि वी डू नॉट नो व्हाट डज़ द फ्यूचर होल्ड फॉर अस। वैसे तो न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी पुट अ ह्यूज एम्फसिस ऑन इंडस्ट्री कनेक्ट, लेकिन क्या आप मानते हैं कि नई शिक्षा नीति के अनुरूप आज की शिक्षा प्रणाली इंडस्ट्री कनेक्ट पर काम कर रही है? To see the speed and type of rapid advancement through AI, we can say that the career flights that our students are taking today will not necessarily land them at the right airport, after 5 or 10 years. So, in this scenario, what is your take on future jobs or future readiness, or how our students can be prepared better for future jobs? So, what should be the role of industry in academia or vice versa? जी सर।
Uh, this is absolutely burning question, and this burning question I have been seeing it for last 30 years. Number one. Number two, there are three important pillars of the industry. Number one, working in the industry is in Hindi, it is called tapasya.
Hmm.
You have to sacrifice your comforts, you have to sacrifice your family, no 5 day week, no 6 day week. So, if you want to work in the industry, you have to do a tapasya. Number one. Number two, industry is a theater. It is not a filmmaking where you can reshoot it.
Mhm.
Either perform or perish. So,
Right.
number three, it is not a 100-meter race. You have to save the oxygen, you have to run for 30 years in the industry. So, considering these three issues, sir, you ask any HR person in India since last 30 years, he will never come and tell me that market is good, job market is very good. He always says market is tight, jobs are less. I have been listening for last 30. It is a common phenomena. And in the January they will come, balance sheet ठीक नहीं बन रही है. So market has always been like this, and it is not going to change it.
True, true.
Another issue is we have to understand one thing. If you are a part of solution,
Mm.
you are always in demand.
Mhm.
If you are a part of a problem, there is always a scarcity of the problem. So
Mhm.
first you have to understand, you have to develop that attitude that I have to be, and that attitude can only be developed by having more broad band of the knowledge.
Mhm.
I read only marketing management, and you go to the industry and there is a fire. No, I will not go. I am a marketing person. Industry will say, don't come from tomorrow because you are not a part of it. So if you are a part of solution, you are always in demand. So whether AI comes or not, I'm not concerned. It is not a challenge. It is always man behind machine that works.
Right.
If cotton to be converted into yarn, AI will not come. Human being will come. To
Very
convert butter into ghee, human will come. You convert carbon into tire, human being will come. AI has been a supporting system, like computer has been supporting in 1890s. It is going to be a supporting system. If I tell you one thing, if my 4 containers are stuck up in Italy, I dispatched 22 days he took and reached at the Italy. In 22 days, European Union established a new act, and it is not unloaded. AI will not come with solution, and it is not available in Google. It is not available in books. So, knowledge and wisdom is required here. How to deal with it?
Right.
4 containers means 4 crore of rupees. The promoter will say, you take those 4 crore and fill the electricity bill. And it is stuck up in Italy. One issue, another issue. I dispatch 5 containers to the Germany. By the time it reaches Germany, the German company got bankrupt. How to deal with it? So, understanding is very, very important. And sir, I ask you, if you go to any management professor, have you read any book in last 3 months? I have asked, and nobody. Number one, you don't need it. Number two, there is no pressure to read it. We are having a pressure. या pollution वाले आ गए हैं. They are closing the factory. What charge they have? Sir, these are the charges. Okay, let me study. You can't say it is not my baby. No. So you have to be part of solution. You are always in demand. You are in demand. You will be in demand.
Right.
So whether today or tomorrow, value addition is very important. If I manufacture yarn, if I convert into fabric, more value is added. Fabric to ready-made garments, more value is added. I have been interacting with Government of India, Ministry of Textiles, Ministry of Commerce, because I was working with World Bank. I worked with UU units. There are a lot of gaps in the law. And to get benefit out of it, we used to go to the government with presentation. Sir, this is the lacuna. And we got the solution. So for this, you have to have broad bandwidth of the study. Reading is must, understanding is more must. If you don't read, you won't succeed. I always tell the people, if you can't read, you won't succeed. Whether you read managerial economics, you read French Kafka or Virginia Woolf or chapter 2, stroke number 3 of the Bhagavad Gita, I'm not confining it. I want that you must have the habit of reading, which even manage. And sorry to say, sir, MBA has become MCOM. Because somebody is going to teach. Today, I am going to teach you on quality. What is quality? There are two things. One is quality control and one is quality assurance. What is the difference? Who invented quality? In 1920, Joseph Turan, he was put on a bell company, telephone bell company, and there was a disturbance in the telephone. Then he developed the idea, then I have to develop the quality. So it was inspired by Joseph Turan, then Edward Deming, and sir, even I'm sorry to say, but who in plethora of the cases, who are the heading the management department, their qualification you go it. I get tears. Qualification MA English, MBA PhD. MA, B.Ed, M.Ed, LLB, MBA, PhD, head of HOD of the management. Sir, there is a one saying in Russia. One professor, he invited one great philosopher that, sir, you come to my university and interact my 5 students. Right students, you interact. In half an hour, he came out that all 5 are failures. Well, why? I asked them, what is your object? They say that this is my first object, this is my second object, this is my third object. Then they ask her, what is the problem? More than one object is no object. Your force, your attention gets diluted. MSc Botany, what he's going to do with the management? He has never gone to the industry. He has never seen how shift works, how value is added, how labor is working, how quality is produced, how it is improved, what law says, what section says, how to implement it. Because we don't know. We do not know. Because the system is like this. And ironically is this, they write all these degrees before MBA. They think they're infinite. No. Sir, I have never seen PhD in the industry. Number one, nobody absorbs them. Number two, they can't withstand the pressures. But there are 2 words. One is responsibility, one is discipline. I was working in textile park in Bhopal, and I used to go to 8:30 in the morning. I used to come 2 in the middle for at least 4 years. There was a project. I was given 2 chartered accountants, freshers. Sir, when should I come? Morning 8:30. When should I go? आप कब जाते हैं? मैं रात को 2 बजे जाता हूँ. तो सर रात को 2 बजे जाएंगे तो सुबह लेट आ सकते हैं? मैं कि नहीं आ सकते. Why? तो मैं सुबह 8:30 बजे आना डिसिप्लिन और रात को 2 बजे जाना इज रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी.
Right.
Sir, these all people who are sir, academicians churn out academicians. His input is output.
सर आपकी बातों को सुन के एक बहुत बड़ा मतलब एक मैं क्या कहूँ मतलब दिस इज गोइंग टू बिकम अ वेरी ग्रेव कंसर्न फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. और मुझे लगता है कि यू आर होल्डिंग 3 एंटिटीज रिस्पॉन्सिबल. जो आपकी बातों से अभी मैं समझ पाया हूँ, यू आर होल्डिंग नंबर 1 मैनेजमेंट रिस्पॉन्सिबल, यू आर ऑल्सो होल्डिंग मैन पावर रिस्पॉन्सिबल, and you are also holding managers responsible for this catastrophe. So ये जो ट्रिनिटी है मैन पावर, मैनेजमेंट और मैनेजर का, इसके लिए आपने कोई एक आइडियल मॉडल मतलब मैनेजमेंट का आपने सोचा है? Not only from a modern perspective but also from like ancient perspective, क्योंकि मैनेजमेंट तो पहले भी थे or it was well governed, well administered. So how do you, see the possibility of, merging our ancient values with modern management ethics or codes? Ji.
Sir, you have correctly touched the point. My tagline, whatever small work I do with the institutions or consulting, my tagline is that I make aspirants industry ready and future proof. I impart certain tools of the management which I learned in 1980s and I'm still practicing it. And I am 100% sure and I have developed a module. I am sharing with the various business schools which they are calling me, and to the various managers, junior managers. I have prepared that module. This is the module. If you learn it, because now wheel has already been invented, you have to practice. I have a complete module with ancient values and the latest trends.
Very nice.
Because my tagline is, I impart the knowledge which is future proof.
Mhm.
It will never out of the fashion at all.
Mhm.
I learned one particular tool in 1982,
Mhm.
the Kaizen. Masaka Imai was the inventor, and I am
Mhm.
still practicing it. And if Walmart or IKEA or JCPenney comes to your factory, they ask you, what are system you have placed? And if you say, sir, I am doing Kaizen, they say 80% problem is solved.
Mhm. Mhm.
Sir,
Right.
I am doing Edward Deming, PDCA cycle. I am doing Joseph Zoran's theory. They will
Mhm.
say, okay. So, so their concentration, their pressure is released. So things are in shape, management is in place. Let us go
Mhm.
ahead. So
Mhm.
I have complete checkout plan for the those who are interested.
Mhm.
I'm
Very nice,
sharing
sir.
with
Mhm.
various academicians, but
Mhm.
they are hesitant to come. They,
Mhm.
because दरवाजे तो खुले हो रोशनदान भी खुले होने चाहिए.
राइट, राइट. Mhm. नहीं, नहीं, बहुत ही अच्छा आपने ये कहा है और मुझे लगता है कि द टाइम इज़ राइप टू फॉर्मलाइज़ आवर एंशिएंट वैल्यूज़ आल्सो बिकॉज़ आई हैव सीन दैट many a time where modern ethics fail to address certain issues, our ancient wisdom or values do wonder. Hmm. So, I think somewhere we have to integrate our ancient values in modern ethics of management. And by the way, sir, you said that human is everywhere. But don't you think that human intervention has been minimized by machine to great extent? Because of automation.
Sir, the biggest employee in the world in the industry is textile.
Mm.
Maximum manpower is used in textile. Maximum. And I have seen 80s, since I was studying textiles, I was visiting various factories. I have
Mhm.
seen various factories, modernization, so and so on, computerization, monitoring of the with cameras. Absolutely,
Mhm.
you are right that it has been minimized. But but the production has increased, operations
Mhm.
have increased,
Mhm.
multi-place operations have increased.
Mhm.
You have a factory in Tarapur, factory in Kuala Lumpur, you have factory in Fiji. So
Mhm.
these things are always available to attract the people. It is, of course, yes, it is reduced, but the
Mhm.
multifold activity has increased. So they are absorbing the people.
Right, right, right. Well, sir, you have very comprehensively reflected on the prospect of future jobs. My next question is slightly more specific. Here, we would like you to talk about little, future readiness of our students in streams like, textile, management, and taxation. These three areas, because many of our viewers would like to know what is the prospect in these three areas. Yes, sir.
Sir, international trade has got two-pronged strategy. Number one, it is giving you the job opportunity, it is giving you entrepreneurship opportunity.
Mhm.
So, so first we have to understand, sir, there is no shortcut.
Mhm.
People, industry is recruiting you, he is paying money to you to teach you. You
Mhm.
should be obliged that I am learning and I am getting paid. A
Right.
fresh management graduate, engineering management graduate, what he knows about the industry. At least
Mhm.
10 years is required to understand the industry.
Mhm.
If I said a fresher, you go and find out where the file is in the ministry, which file, how it is gone, where it is lying. So
Mhm.
we were thrown into the sea. Then we learned the swimming.
Mhm.
Allah, you go to Delhi, there is a
Mhm.
file lying there. So before
Mhm.
going, we used to study at home. One
Mhm.
important thing which I want to share is you may not be master of all. Absolutely
Mhm.
not. But you should know who are the masters.
Right, right. Mhm.
Management always want solutions, whether you give or you procure it.
Right. Very
And
true.
in France, I am follower of the Francis Bacon, 17th century philosopher. Perhaps you know, he says that knowledge is power.
Mm. Very true.
So, so, sir, wisdom comes through reading. I am still
Mm.
reading at least 3 hours per day,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is a Joseph Zoran or it is a Virginia Woolf or French Kafka diaries
Mm.
or autobiography of Dilip Kumar. I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not a, I don't have to put a star over it that I have read Virginia Woolf, I have read, but it helps me in keeping my understanding flexible.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand new
Absolutely.
things.
Very true. Well, it's always, a great delight, talking to you, sir. And we have a paucity of time. So that's why we shall conclude our, interaction. And finally, I would like uh, to request you, as usual, whoever, all the guests who join us, we request our guest, at the end to forward a message of peace and progress to mankind at large so that we could see a better species of human, a better society, a better nation, a better planet for a better tomorrow. So kindly forward a piece of message and progress for today's society, sir, please.
Self-esteem has to be maintained.
Mhm.
Number one. Number two, the environment and pollution, which now the government or whole world is pressing on the industry, that has to be followed
Mhm.
rigorously. Number three, work-life balance. It is a
Mhm.
theory, but it has to come into practice.
Mhm.
Narayan Murthy says that 70 hours you have to work per week.
Mhm.
He is right in
Mhm.
his own. And
Mhm.
we are a developing country. We need hard workers. And
Right.
sir, just for your information, latest thinker who is Mr. Adam Gupnik,
Mm.
he says that industry does not need brilliant people. We need ordinary people, but who are persistent, who can run 30 years.
Mhm. Mm.
So, sir, humanity is evolving. Sir, perhaps you are aware about the last book of the Yuval Noah Harari, *Sapiens*.
Mhm.
It is very specifically followed the development of the human beings to Homo sapiens.
Right. Right.
So, you are concerned that how the peace and humanity is going to restore or maintain.
Mhm.
It is
Right.
possible through wisdom, and
Mhm.
wisdom comes through gurus, seniors, reading, and
Mhm.
amalgamation.
Mhm. Very nice. So, sir, we are immensely grateful to you for your scholarly presence with us today. और एकेडेमिया में इंडस्ट्री में आपके उत्कृष्ट और सराहनीय कार्यों के लिए लाइफ एक्सप्रेस की जूरी ने आपके लिए एक अवार्ड की घोषणा की है और वो अवार्ड है लाइफ एक्सप्रेस आइकन ऑफ इंडिया अवार्ड और हम चाहेंगे कि आप इस अवार्ड को सहर्ष स्वीकार करें और आपके इस उपलब्धि पर आपको मैं इतना ही कहूंगा ढेरों बधाई सर हार्टिएस्ट कांग्रेचुलेशंस एंड
Thank you for being here, sir. Grateful to you and obliged, and absolutely brilliant talk we have today.
thank you so much sir and God willing we shall connect to you in future as well with
Yes,
more
sir.
insights on different aspects so thank you so much sir once again
Thank you,
thank you
sir.
for being here.
Good night.
Yeah.
LXP Icon of India Award is proudly presented to Shri Rajesh Kalla for his exemplary contributions to Indian academia and industry on 12th January 2025.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, हमेशा की तरह आज के IKS सेगमेंट में सबसे पहले हम एक ह्यूमन वैल्यू सीखेंगे और उसके बाद हम एक भारत के पारंपरिक मान्यता या ट्रेडिशनल बिलीफ के वैज्ञानिक कारण को भी समझेंगे। लेकिन पहले हम बात करेंगे ह्यूमन वैल्यू की। पिछला ह्यूमन वैल्यू जो हमने हिंदी अल्फ़ाबेट के जरिए सीखा था वो था ड से डटे रहो, और हिंदी का अगला लेटर या अक्षर है ढ। ढ से जिस मानव मूल्य का मैंने चयन किया है वो है ढाढ़स, जिसे आप इंग्लिश में काम करेज या कंफर्ट भी कहते हैं। ढाढ़स एक ऐसा ह्यूमन वैल्यू है जिसे हम किसी व्यक्ति के लिए प्रयोग करते हैं जो कठिनाई में या संकट में हो। ढाढ़स में कई भाव समाहित होते हैं। जब हम किसी को ढाढ़स देते हैं तो उसका अर्थ होता है कि हम उस व्यक्ति को संकट में या कठिनाई में या विपत्ति में उसे दिलासा देते हैं, हिम्मत देते हैं, धीरज रखने के लिए कहते हैं, उसका मनोबल ऊंचा करते हैं, उसे सांत्वना देते हैं या तसल्ली देते हैं या आश्वासन देते हैं। और आज के मौजूदा फैमिली और सोशल स्ट्रक्चर को देखते हुए, जिसमें हर कोई किसी न किसी बात से हमेशा परेशान रहता है, तो वहाँ हमारा फर्ज, हमारा धर्म और कर्म बनता है कि हम एक दूसरे को ढाढ़स देते रहें ताकि हमारा पारिवारिक और सामाजिक संतुलन बना रहे। तो अब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं अपनी एक पारंपरिक मान्यता के वैज्ञानिक कारण की ओर, और इसके अंतर्गत आज हम समझेंगे क्यों मंगलवार को नाखून व बाल नहीं काटने चाहिए अकॉर्डिंग टू KV सिंह। समाज को व्यवस्थित रूप देते समय जब साप्ताहिक दिनों को ग्रहों से जोड़कर उनका नामकरण किया गया, तब यह ध्यान रखा गया कि किस दिन कौन सा ग्रह पृथ्वी पर अपना अधिक प्रभाव रखेगा, जिसके कारण मनुष्यों पर भी उस ग्रह का प्रभाव पड़ेगा। मंगलवार को मंगल ग्रह का पृथ्वी पर प्रभाव अन्य ग्रहों की अपेक्षा अधिक होता है। खगोल शास्त्र के अनुसार मंगल एक उग्र ग्रह है, इसलिए सप्ताह के इस दिन उसकी तरंगें मनुष्य को अधिक प्रभावित करती है, जिस कारण मनुष्य के शरीर में अधिक ऊर्जा या गर्मी पैदा होती है। इससे मनुष्य के शरीर की आंतरिक शक्ति व ताप बढ़ जाता है। प्रकृति ने हमारे शरीर की संरचना इस प्रकार से की है कि वह अपने आप ही आवश्यकता के अनुसार शरीर की गर्मी सर्दी को संतुलित करता रहता है। इस संतुलन को बनाने में हमारे शरीर के व्यर्थ माने जाने वाले अंग नाखून व बाल दोनों की बड़ी भूमिका होती है, विशेष रूप से मंगलवार के दिन, क्योंकि मंगलवार को शरीर में उत्पन्न होने वाली अतिरिक्त ऊर्जा व मानव विद्युत ह्यूमन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को ये दोनों अंग अपने में संचित करके रखते हैं और इस प्रकार से शरीर की आंतरिक ऊर्जा या मानव विद्युत को संतुलित बनाए रखने में सहायक होते हैं। मंगलवार के दिन जब हम बाल या नाखून काटते हैं तो शरीर की मानव विद्युत का क्षय हो जाता है और उसका आंतरिक संतुलन बिगड़ जाता है, जो हमारे शरीर के लिए हानिकारक है। इसी वैज्ञानिक सत्य के कारण हमारे पूर्वजों ने इस दिन बाल व नाखून काटने को अनुचित बताया है। आधुनिक विज्ञान का ध्यान शायद अभी तक इस बात पे नहीं गया हो, इस वैज्ञानिक तथ्य की ओर भी नहीं गया है। निश्चय ही इस पर शोध करने की आवश्यकता है। आज ऐसे अनेक लोग हैं जिनका मानना है कि इस मान्यता में कोई सत्यता नहीं है। ये बात मैं कह सकता हूं कि भले ही अंधविश्वास हो, परंतु वे यह नहीं समझते कि ऐसा करने से उनका जो शारीरिक नुकसान होता है वह एक बार में इतना न्यून हो जाता है, कम हो जाता है कि उस नुकसान का एकदम प्रभाव महसूस नहीं होता, पर अंततः होता जरूर है। वह प्रभाव कुछ समय बाद जिसके किसी विकार को पैदा कर देता है, वास्तविक कारण का पता ही नहीं चलता। इसी कारण पहले जब आधुनिक हेयर सैलून नहीं थे तब नाई की दुकानें मंगलवार को बंद रहती थीं। आज भी मंगलवार को ऐसी कुछ दुकानें बंद रहती हैं। आज के सत्र की समाप्ति मैं फिर एक आह्वान के साथ करूंगा, खासकर श्री राजेश कल्ला जी की बातचीत से निकले कुछ मुख्य अंश को लेकर। राजेश कल्ला जी जो एक मैनेजमेंट और इंडस्ट्री के पृष्ठभूमि से आते हैं, उन्होंने हमें इंडस्ट्री के कामकाज और तौर तरीके से अवगत कराया, जिसमें एक बात साफ स्पष्ट है कि आइदर यू परफॉर्म और यू पेरिश। यानी यदि आज आपने परफॉर्म नहीं किया तो कल से आप जॉब पे आना बंद कर दो। ये उसूल है कॉर्पोरेट्स का, इंडस्ट्री का। मैं यहाँ इंडस्ट्री के उसूलों की आलोचना नहीं करना चाहता, लेकिन इंडस्ट्री के मैनेजमेंट में थोड़ी संवेदनशीलता या एम्पैथी भी होनी चाहिए, इस पे ज़रूर बल दूंगा। नहीं तो जिस तरह से लोग आज वर्क प्लेस पे हंसना मुस्कुराना भूल रहे हैं, मुझे लगता है कि हमें रोबोट की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ेगी आने वाले दिनों में, क्योंकि हम सभी रोबोट ही बन चुके होंगे। Another striking fact he shared with us was be a part of solution. One can sustain or be successful in industry only if he or she is part of solution. तो मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में कुछ और नए विचार के साथ। Till then, enjoy your time meaningfully, और हाँ, अपना और अपनों का भी